Hey everyone, so welcome back. Now in this video, let's move forward and see that how can we install AutoGen into our laptop or the workspace. In the last video, we have learned about the agent system as well as about Microsoft AutoGen. Now it is very important that you properly install the same on your PC, and there is a small caveat as well, which I will be covering in this particular video. So let's start now. Unlike other frameworks, and we will be doing a proper hands-on here. So as I asked you, you must have your VS Code open with Python 3.10 plus version installed. So let's go, and let me first go to VS Code. Pretty sure that you all are overall equipped with the knowledge that how it works. We have the files here. I have created a separate folder so that it is easier for us to manage everything. So in this folder, I just have two empty files as of now, requirement.txt and readme.markdown. Now I can just have my terminal by pressing Command J. It will be Control J in Windows, I believe. Do a clear and just write Python. And it will show me that which version of Python do I have currently. And we can see that it's Python 3.12.9. Okay, so with that, I can just close this out, exit. Make sure that, as I said, you have version greater than 3.10, as that is a suggested one for the newer AutoGen framework. So with that, now let's move forward. And before we install, I would like to explain you a few things. If you go to AutoGen website, you will not see a single thing which you have to install. So if you will see this particular website, there is no single command which you have to install in this. There are multiple things on which we have to work on. And if you go on AutoGen GitHub page, you will see that how we have this layered kind of an architecture of AutoGen. Now, what does that mean effectively is that AutoGen is not created like we have a single library, okay, and that installs everything. No, it is having multiple layers, as we can see here, core, then we have AgentChat, then we have extension. It can have apps connected to it as well, and it can have developer tools, something known as AutoGen Studio, which is a GUI based thing where you can build your agents. With respect to that, the way you have to install AutoGen onto your system, we have to install multiple things, right? For the same, let's see that. And one more thing, because many people in today's world, what they do, let me open a new incognito window and let's say chatgpt.com. And if I just ask that, can you create a agent to answer my query in AutoGen? So let's see if the same has been updated. Seems like it is giving us, and you will see this code. And this is something which many students or first time learners do. That is in vibe coding world. They just ask your cursor, VS Code, Copilot, or Chat GPT Claude to write code for you. And this is the code it will give you. Pip install pyautogen. Then from AutoGen, import assistant agent, user proxy agent, right? Though seems pretty well, this code is totally wrong, right? So this is the caveat which I was talking about. And I will explain you the same now with the diagram. So make sure that you properly follow this. What happened was that AutoGen did started out inside Microsoft. And till version 0.2, that is up to version 0.2, it was all part of a single overall framework. But post version 0.2, there was a division where AutoGen, the one which we are learning, that stayed with Microsoft. Whereas there was a separate branch which is AG2. So let me show you the same as well. If you will go on Google and search AG2, you will go to this particular website at the GitHub page, and you will see that how it is written AG2, formerly AutoGen. AG2, formerly AutoGen. And this is the version which, or this is the framework which you can install via that code. So pip install AG2 or from AutoGen import like this, right? So the LLMs are not updated as of now. And we have to make sure that we are learning the ones supported by Microsoft. That is AutoGen, Microsoft AutoGen. On their website as well, you will see that how it is also a pretty good framework, but it got branched off maybe due to some internal differences. And this is now something which is getting used and kind of based on AutoGen. So you will find many things which are exactly the same. But again, the idea is that we want to learn the one which is from Microsoft. So let's now get our focus back there. Just one more time to show you. We have to install it by writing AutoGen AgentChat, not by AutoGen or pyautogen. So I will show you that as well. But the idea should be very much clear that why are we doing this. Similarly, you will see that how this diagram is pretty good for understanding. It got started pretty nicely, then till version 2 everything was fine. Then it got split off in version 0.4, 0.5, 0.6. So this is the green one is the AutoGen which we are learning from Microsoft. And 2 days back there was version 0.7 as well. AG2 is a separate framework which branched off from Microsoft AutoGen earlier, right? So they were the same team, which branched off and is now being separately and in like separately overall maintained. Make sure that you again don't do this and your vibe coding tools like Cursor and let's say Chat GPT, etc., they can give you the wrong code. So very, very important to understand this because it will break down your whole system. With this thing clear, everyone, let's now move forward. And you can see that how I have mentioned, don't do this pip install AG2 or pyautogen. Let's go to our VS Code. And the very first thing which I'm going to do here, I am going to create a virtual environment so that all my dependencies are nicely managed. And this is the reason I have the requirement.txt file here as well. So I will do python -m venv autogen crash course av. Okay. So you will see that how the same has now been created. It will be good if I can also activate this particular environment. So I will do now. Minute, yeah. So source and autogen crash course bin/activate. And now you see that how my environment has been activated. If I now run inside Python inside this, it is having 3.129. Of course, you can change, you can use UV, Conda, anything here. The idea is to create a virtual environment. So let me exit it out and clear everything. Now, with the environment created, everyone. So if you remember, during installation, we have to make sure that we are creating a new environment and then installing AutoGen. I will now write few libraries which you have to install and we will learn about them in the architecture or as we move forward. So libraries are AutoGen AgentChat, the library which is this particular component of my AutoGen. This is having all the things which I can use at a higher level. Then we have AutoGen Core as well. So AutoGen Core was the next component. If I show you this, yeah. So these are the one we are installing: Core, AgentChat, and we will install ext as well. That is your extension library. So I will tell you more about that. But for the time being, let me just write it down. AutoGen ext specifically with respect to OpenAI. So let me check if this was the one OpenAI. Yeah. So now with these libraries set, and I will also have .env here. So which is of course something which is required, and async IO because it is a asynchronous framework. AutoGen is a by like this is by design. It's a asynchronous event driven architecture which we will learn more about. Now I can do pip install -r requirements. And let me install all of them. 1 minute, let me check this. Now I think it shall work. Yeah. So now it's installing everything. So it will take a little bit of time. And the same has been installed onto our system. So we have the AutoGen installed. How to check that? I can create a new file. Let's say AutoGen installation.ipynb. I can have a new code thing overall. Select the kernel. So kernel should be this one only, which we have created, crash course AV. And let me do import AutoGen AgentChat. Let me run this. And I think it will ask me for IPY kernel as well. So you can install this IPY kernel. It is for running your code inside this notebook. And let me install this. So this is again has nothing to do with your AutoGen. It is just for this particular notebook. And we see that how we are able to run this particular cell, which means that AutoGen Agent Chat has been installed inside this particular environment. Now, further, as a good practice, I would also like to create a new file and name it .env, where I will be storing all my keys, etc. For your reference, I will just have .env.example, which you can refer to. We will be adding OpenAI API key here. If you want, you can add, of course, your Gemini key, right? Gemini key, and something which you will see later, open router key as well. So this is where our keys will be set, everyone. I already have set up my key in my .env file. And you can, of course, set the same. Don't want to leak my key. So that is the reason I'm just keeping it separate. When you will get the code files, you can surely use the same. Now, what we can do, everyone, let's go to this and we will just create a very first easy agent. Now, totally fine. Like I will explain you how we have to start that from scratch. We just have to make sure that yes, things are working. You will see here that how we have imported agents from AgentChat, then OpenAI model from extension, AutoGen extension. So all these things I will cover in the next video separately. So don't worry at all. I would just like to have import .env and say .env dot load. Yeah. So this will just load all of my values and I can say OpenAI key equals os.get. Okay, I have to import OS as well. So this is just we are doing so that we can get my key, operating system, OS and .env library, os.get env and OpenAI API key so that I can get my key here. Just have to use this in my API key. So now my model is having a brain, like my agent rather is having a brain. This is my assistant agent which I have created. Assistant model client is the model which we are feeding it to it. And we are just asking it a question, say hello world. Let me run this. So, okay, 1 minute, my bad. So this is not inside a Python file. We will have to run it like this. So this is just asynchronous working, not a problem. And we see that how our agent is giving us the answer, say hello world. And we can ask it any other question as well. What is capital of India? And let's ask this question. And seems like it has given us the answer. So this was the content. Let me copy paste this and show you the full content where the answer my agent is giving is this one. The capital of India is New Delhi and it has terminated. So yeah, I think this is how you can get your agent to work quickly in AutoGen. We have in this particular video set up our virtual environment, understood what is the exact version of Microsoft AutoGen we have to install. Please don't make the mistake which I have highlighted here. Don't install this AutoGen or pyautogen. Then we set up our environment with respect to keys, requirements, as well as check the same via a file. Always make sure that you create a virtual environment. Have your keys, everything in a separate file, just like I have created. We have then loaded the same using .env and the OS module. So pretty simple thing to do. And then we just ran our very first agent. So this help us to understand that yes, we have installed the same properly. Now in the next module, we will try to learn and understand what is the code, like what exactly is the code which we have written here, as I believe that shall be very much helpful. So this was just a trial run. Now let's meet and see that what exactly each and every line comprises in this particular code so that you can also create your own agents which can help you to solve a particular problem.